Hey everybody, I am AR Mar, and what I watched today is Book 1, Episode 16 of Avatar The Last Airbender, The Deserter. This episode had a really great plot for Aang. It was basically him learning some stuff about firebending, but more about himself, or what he needed to be. It starts off with them going to a Fire Nation festival, and naturally the disguises are kind of lacking, but they somehow hold up. Then again, this is like an outpost town, so it's not like there's a huge number of people, who will recognize them other than maybe soldiers. Though, admittedly, they get recognized pretty short order because Aang jumps right into a demonstration thinking Katara's in danger and airbends, exposing himself almost right away. And I sort of get it. I get that Aang thought there was legitimate danger. He got really into the Performer's Act, and, he ended up thinking, oh crap, I gotta step in. At the same time, it kind of shows how ignorant Aang can be sometimes. This kind of act's a pretty common circus thing. Oh no, look, I'm losing control of the dangerous thing. Ha! It was no danger at all. So, all in all, a really great scene when it leads to them finding the titular deserter, who is a great firebender and a firebending teacher. Of course, he says right off, Aang is not ready to learn firebending, but Aang insists, he pushes, he's like, I absolutely have to learn firebending now, I can't wait. And the old man just keeps preaching, it's like, patience, you need to have patience. You are not ready yet. You have to, in order to control fire, you need patience. Of course, Aang being his impatient self and with his fear of what happens if he doesn't learn everything in time, is he keeps pushing until the man relents and goes, okay, I will teach you, but you have to listen to what I say. Aang agrees and then proceeds to argue with every lesson he's given, which, I do find that kind of funny, but the whole time they try to basically hammer in the philosophy of what the firebending is. The differences between the elements. Earth is strong and steady. Water is gentle and caring and brings life. Fire is a beast that consumes, grows, and breathes, bringing nothing but destruction in its wake and spreading. It takes a calm heart and a strong will to control it. And then there's Aang going, oh yeah, totally, I can do that, I'm the Avatar. But not listening. And then there's a point where he pushes past his lessons, he makes fire, and, completely disregarding all the warnings he's gotten in the episode, he immediately starts playing with it. It doesn't hurt him at all, but he ends up hurting Katara pretty bad. And I feel like that was a better way for Aang to learn the lesson than if he had hurt himself. I mean, a lot of the time we see that Aang doesn't care too much about his own well-being. He's not super concerned with that. But the well-being of his friends and the people around him, as soon as he saw that his carelessness made him a danger to them, that was what really hit home. Especially Sokka's anger at him for hurting Katara. Yeah, Sokka's sitting there going, attacking him, going, you hurt my sister. You burned my sister, you idiot. I could feel his rage. This is the first time that Aang's really hurt Katara, not because of some accident or some well-intentioned action, but because he was being stupid and selfish and rushing. All in all, really well done, really well handled. I loved it. Especially because the episode ends with Aang learning the lesson by seeing the Admiral, who I haven't mentioned till now, who has shown up for the third or fourth time. Oddly, really convenient how this Admiral keeps showing up. I mean, Zuko at least is actively tracking the Avatar. The Admiral just keeps being in the right place at the right time. Really lucky for that guy. But anyway, the Admiral, is the man's other student. This unfocused, angry, rage-filled, no calm, no control, just pure rage of fire. And from him, notices, yeah, without that control, without that calm edge tempering the fire, it just spreads, it goes everywhere. There's no... Without the focus, it loses a lot of power. And he uses this. He uses he uses the Admiral's lack of focus to make him trash his own ships. Aang wins the fight without throwing a punch, and realizes that he is not ready yet to try and tame a power as wild as fire. And that was really good. It was a really great way of getting this, like, the lesson across through the characters. Also in this episode, we see a really great new power for Katara. She learns how to heal with her water, and apparently this is a rare ability even among waterbenders. So it's kind of cool to, like, see that, yeah, she has this rare talent, this ability to heal. And it ties back into what the firebender was saying earlier about how water is an element of life and healing. So, yeah, all in all, a really great episode. And I liked how this one was a bit more focused. It was simple, straightforward, and really fun. Anyhow, have a great day, everyone. I am ARMR, and I'll see you next time.